Welcome to our second video of Decoding New Education Policy 2020. In our first video, we had presented few important highlights of the policy. In this video, I'm going to be comparing the old education system vis-a-vis the new policy changes and what will be the impact on you as a parent or as a student. In this video, we are going to talk about changes regarding the school education system. The academic structure has been changed from 10 plus 2 to 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. Now, there has been a lot of questions from a lot of parents regarding this point, so I will explain this in greater detail. This policy is not going to affect urban students who are already studying in private schools and attending kindergarten, nursery, and KG. This initiative is to bring universal access to early childhood education at grassroots level for government schools, as there were none operating offering education prior to class 1. The Indian education system till now was supposedly starting from class 1. Hence, all government schools used to start education only from class 1. Now, this policy will offer education to students from the rural area to be able to study from nursery. So net effect on urban parents and students is none. Till now, there was no formal or standardized way of assessment of students before class 10. Also, the assessment in schools were highly skewed towards marks. This initiative of holistic assessment at grade 3, 5 and 8 will not only act as benchmark for minimal level of learning, but at the same time give directions to students and parents about the students' strengths in varied areas. The aim of education will no longer be cognitive development, but also building character and creating holistic and well-rounded individuals equipped with the 21st century skills. Art integration and sports integration are two things that have been looked for. Art integrated approach will strengthen the linkages between education and culture, and sport integration utilizes physical activities in pedagogical practices to help develop skills such as collaboration, self-initiative, self-direction, self-discipline, teamwork, responsibility, and citizenship. And hence, the focus will no longer be on rote learning, but on an overall well-rounded personality. Board exams will be redesigned to encourage holistic development. Board exams will also be made easier in the sense that they will test primary core capabilities and competencies rather than months of coaching and memorization, which are only doing harm, especially at the secondary school level, replacing valuable time for true learning with excessive coaching and preparation. These exams only force students to learn only a very narrow bandwidth of material in a single stream. In addition to introducing greater facility and flexibility, some possibilities also include having a system of annual, semester, or modular board examinations, where examinations could be held twice a year to reduce excessive pressure on the students. Offering subject at two levels is just a wonderful initiative. I meet a lot of students who are so scared of mathematics and generally opt to not take mathematics in grade 11 and 12 just for the fear of the subject. This initiative offers a great opportunity to all such students who want to study a particular subject but fear it. They can now take the subject at standard level, thus keeping it without dreading the subject. This feature is already available at the IB board and is a great adaptation. USA and most developed nations in the world have been preaching liberal education for a very long time. And finally, this policy imbibes the best practices from IGCSE and IB board for giving flexibility to students to study multidisciplinary subjects. It is a very positive change and much awaited one by the industry recruiters who needed students to have multi-dimensional approach. The 12th five-year plan in 2012-2017 estimated that less than 5% of the Indian workforce in the age group of 19 to 24 received formal education in the vocational area. Whereas in countries such as USA, the number is 52%, in Germany 75%, and in South Korea it is as high as 96%. These numbers only underline the urgency of the need of vocational education in India. Beginning with the vocational exposure at early school ages in the middle and in the secondary school, quality of vocational education will be integrated smoothly into higher education. This will ensure that every child learns at least one vocation and is exposed to many more. This was another point for which many parents had written questions to me. Students will study three languages, but at least two of these three languages will have to be native to India, thus limiting study of language to only English as the non-native language till grade 8. Students wanting to study foreign languages can pursue them grade 9, 10, 11 and 12. As we have seen, so many developed countries around the world have amply demonstrated being well educated in their own language, culture, and tradition is not a detriment, but indeed a huge benefit to educational, social, and technological advancements. Hence, I feel this initiative will only help enthuse more cultural belonging and understanding of India, and hence is more of a positive outcome and has very limited negative impact. The last point that we are going to discuss today is about introduction of life skills. It is recognized that mathematics and mathematical thinking will be very important for India's future and India's leadership role in the numerous upcoming fields and professions involving artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, and many others. Thus, mathematics and computational thinking will be given increased emphasis throughout the school years, starting with the foundational stage through a variety of innovative methods and programs, puzzles and games. Mathematical thinking will be made more enjoyable and engaging. Even activities involving coding will be introduced in middle school, and apart from that, they'll be focused on imparting life skills at the right from the beginning of middle school. This brings us to the end of our second video on discussion on the changes in the school education. We shall soon return with similar discussion on changes in higher education system. Please keep sharing your reviews, your questions so that we can send in more videos and more information on this new education policy. Thank you.